We are here at Disney's Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel at Disneyland Paris, just opened this week. We're trying out many of the different room types here, the most popular ones we assume. And one of the rooms we think will be the most popular is the Avengers Suite, of which there are several throughout the resort. And we're going to check out the Avengers Suite right now. Okay, so we begin here in the entry. The first thing to mention is we are all the way at the end of the building. So you could see Sequoia Lodge kind of through the window there. We're out at the end here. I don't know if all the Avengers suites are here, but I imagine they are based on the weird shape of this room. And there's only really one curved area in this whole hotel. And so we assume they're all down here. But let's get started. We're going to start here, as we always do, in the bathroom. So the second bathroom to this room is just toilet and sink. There is no shower, no bath up here. It's just toilet. So we have a toilet. We have, again, a vanity. We have the fancy black makeup remover cloth. We have our regular washcloths, towels. We have our themed branded amenities. We have the soap, and as well, this should be the vanity set. Yeah, our soap and our vanity set that are labeled Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. We have the beautiful, the one, the only, the Chrysler Building faucet, which is great, a Michael Graves piece that has survived through the remodel. One of the interesting things is all of these surfaces look sort of damaged. They're not, though. What we used to call, I don't know what the official term is, but crazing is what we would call this on back when I used to work in selling stuff. The Walt Disney Classic Collection pieces underneath their exterior, if they cracked underneath, we called that crazing, and some people would really not like to buy the statues if there was that crazing presence. If you look real close here, there you see it. Sort of like a cracking, but it is on purpose here because it emulates two things. Number one, it's a New York hotel. It emulates kind of the cityscape of New York. If you look at a map of the city streets from above, you would see sort of that grid layout. And then the other thing is it kind of looks like Spider-Man's webs. So it works twofold there. You'll see that in the tiling back there behind the toilet. You'll see it on the countertops, a lot of places. So there's no makeup mirror in here either. This is a sad bathroom. No toilet art either, which is the worst. The worst. Considering it's a suite, I think it's a little weird that this just toilet room has no lock on it. It's just a sliding door. I think that's a weird choice, but okay. Again, things that stand out from other recent Disney hotel rooms, like, yeah, there are some moments where the hotel is a little muted and a little plain in its modern aesthetic, but we have things that we've complained about at Disney World hotels not doing anymore, like carpets and wallpaper. And this textured wallpaper adds a lot to the room, as does the carpet. We have a nice long mirror here. Like the Spider-Man suite, which we also have a video of here on the YouTube channel, there is this control panel where you can turn off all the lights, turn TV on and off, night mode, and then a low, medium, and high density of the lighting in the room. Some lights, based on the density, some lights are on or off, and a number of them have the ability to go, dim, brighter, and brightest settings by using this. I wish there was more functionality with this, but it's cool that it's here regardless. So let's step in to the living room space here. You see what I mean about how they would have to be on the curve. Although there may be some with a different layout, but in this building, I would assume many of them are here on this end and have the same layout. So it is a curved, again, we're on the curve of the building here, so the room wraps around this side of the back end of the building, and we face out onto Lake Disney here. You see the Panoramique balloon, Disney's Newport Bay, the still closed Sequoia Lodge at the time this is being recorded. And so let's begin our walk around this room. And I don't know how many rooms I've ever been in where the ceiling is themed. It's not a thing they often do. Obviously, this is a really tall room, but we have a themed ceiling. And if we focus on it here, I'm going to get us up close so we can do this. You see Captain America's star. It's supposed to be his shield. There we go. There's the star in the center of the shield, and the shield radiates out across the entire ceiling. What's funny is it works as the shield, but I also thought, since this is the Avengers suite and, you know, Tony Stark's, one of his arc reactors at one point is circular, and it kind of reminded me more of that, and I thought it was weird that maybe this wasn't an arc reactor thing on the ceiling. But this corner of the room is absolutely themed to Captain America, and so it does make sense that it's over here. We have this great art of Captain America in the corner. We have these really nifty swirly lights. We have what will be a sofa that pulls out into a bed that sleeps two guests. We have these really plain and awful end tables. I don't like them. They're too plain for the room. But what I do like is this really great Captain America shield table that's over in this area as well. And you'll notice, and I will say this, it's a very dark blue, but all of this is over here red, white, and blue for Captain America. But again, it's a silver and a darker blue, so I don't know if it completely translates. This is an interesting chair, to say the least. And then the carpet. This reminds me of Marvel Superhero Islands of Adventure, kind of this idea, but just like this attack, or I don't know what we call it, explosion. It's comic book-esque, right? The simulation of action taking place. Yeah. Let's go look at the coffee station over here. We have a coffee station and drawers. Obviously, we have the Lavazza Blue machine, which is great. I tried it yesterday. Really like it. I like the coffee pods that are included. We have Lavazza deck. There's the Tierra. There's the gold. And if you don't know what any of those are, I was like, I don't know what to try. I looked on I didn't think I needed the instructions on how to operate the machine, so I just started operating the machine. But I was happy to look and find out that they tell you what these coffees are. So that way, it's helpful to figure out what you might want. Also in here, teas and other coffee and tea supplies are in this drawer as well. Another thing we love is that the cups are branded and themed. But fun fact, we did some research. Originally, the plan was to have the stuff they sell in the store here for you to use, which are there are ceramic espresso cups and ceramic mugs that are supposed to be in the room for you to use. And then the idea is if you like the stuff in the room, you go down and buy it. But they are selling those mugs and things now. But with COVID, they've decided for the time being, they're going to just use these wrapped paper cups. But paper cups are branded to the hotel, which is great. I have no problem with it. But it'll be nice to have that stuff in here too. Of course, one of the other things we loved is that they ordered these limited edition special bottles of water for Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. I don't know if you can see this, but even the inside of the label's pretty cool. These are great touches. These are things that Disney World used to do ages ago and kind of got away from. Tokyo still does them. And it's great to see it making a comeback. It's great to see it in action because it does make the hotel feel special when everything is branded or themed. We have some set of 6 drawers here. They're not very big, but there's 6 of them. So you could put plenty of stuff. That's nice with them. That's metal. It's pretty swanky. Okay, we come over here. We have what comes with every room, the stationery set, so you can mail your friends and tell them, haha, I'm at Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, and you're not. And then I'll do this joke again, but they can text you and say, why are you mailing me things? It's 2021. Close that up. Got our welcome letter, TV remote. As we've talked about before, they have the new TV system that Disney World started using. It's at Gran Destino and Riviera and a few others. And it has all sorts of options. Obviously, you can watch TV because it's a TV. My favorite thing is just that the background music loop from the hotel plays, and it's these incredible jazzy, smooth versions of songs from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Spider-Man theme, songs you know, and it's just a really cool fashion that matches the hotel well. I'll lower that a little. They have stuff on demand. You can connect your iPad and phone. Hotel services, including the menu for room service, park info, vacation info. And then we didn't get to do this today on here because I accidentally hit the button before. But when you do first get your big welcome message on the screen, which you'll see in this, if you watch the other two room tours, you'll see them. And if we go to hotel exclusives, we'll see what it's like when you get welcomed. Maybe. Maybe not. I broke it again. Sorry, everyone. Oops, I did it again. I broke the TV. It's not even a week old. I'm really good at breaking these things. One more time, we'll try. Maybe? It doesn't like me. The first TV in the room never likes me, is what we've learned. Okay. Anyway, we'll try it in the other room. Also here, well, let's do this first. We have all these outlets here, both France and UK outlets. So obviously from the US, bring your converter. Or if everything you have just USB, I mean, you may just want to use the two USB outlets that are provided. There's also USB and HDMI hookups if you wish to use them. They're present. Take this volume down now. Under here, we have the, oh, I pulled it the wrong way. We have the mini fridge. We have a garbage can under there. We have this red and blue and black chair here. The curtain's nothing. I know in the Spider-Man room we love the curtain. Kind of, I guess, emulating a skyline. These patterns on here, these silver and black and blue patterns. Nothing too crazy. Then we have this, which will open into I think this is the single sleeper, because I think the back just pulls down and ends up being a very narrow sleeper. And this really great Iron Man art. I'm really surprised there's not an Iron Man suite, and Iron Man and Cap share in this room. Iron Man doesn't really have a lot to this room other than this piece of art and a sofa that's roughly his colors. I mean, he's more gold and red than he is silver and red, but nonetheless. Okay, we have a big closet here. Oh boy, would you look at this? I had no idea. Okay, so we've talked about this in the other room tours. There is a robe branded to the resort, and there's a tag on this robe in the room that tells you, please don't take the robe. You can buy it in the gift shop, but you can take the slippers. The slippers usually match the robe. I did not see this. There are special slippers for the Avengers suite that have the Avengers A on them, and I'm very excited because I bought the robe first day. They've been sold out since, actually, in adult sizes. And now I have Avengers slippers or Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel slippers. I could choose which ones I want to wear. That's very exciting. Very exciting. Also, we have some extra bedding in here. Obviously, you can hang stuff in here. It's not just to advertise things you can buy. but sticking with the advertising things you can buy motif, there is an umbrella in here. It is a Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel umbrella, but it's not actually for you to use. It says, "Hero up, please do not remove this umbrella from the room. But good news, you can purchase one at reception." So it's literally, since I can't remove it from the room, that umbrella is literally just made to live in this closet to advertise the fact that I could buy an umbrella at reception. Not at the store, but at reception. How weird is that? Iron and ironing board. In here, of course, Iron Man, ironing board, iron. Very thematic. I'm joking, by the way. Yeah, that nice riveted metal pattern is there as well. Again, it's a real tall room. Really, really tall. So we see our ceiling. It's a great ceiling. But now we have to go to the primary bedroom. We're going all the way to Asgard. This is going to be all Thor themed, and the color palette reminiscent of Asgard, Thor and Loki's home. And it's I think this is a great room. I think I'm kind of underwhelmed compared to the Spider-Man suite with the stuff out there, but I think this room is it just has a great vibe to it. The golds, a lot of golds, and some silvers and some blacks, and this room really strikes a pose, man. Close that door so we can look around better. Obviously, the headboard, again, has a lighted feature, which represents Asgard. They also have another piece in the hotel that represents Asgard in a similar fashion. They have this gold and copper and silver glass chandelier in the Manhattan restaurant, which we have a review of on the site. You should check it out if you want to learn about the restaurant. And what we also learned was that Spider-Man suite we had the wrong lights, the wrong reading lights. They're supposed to be red lights to match Spider-Man better. So these are actually the intended reading lights for this room. And it makes sense because they didn't look out of place necessarily in the Spider-Man room, but these sleek copper reading lights absolutely belong here among the gods. And almost fell over a chair. Again, lost relics of hotels of Disney past. Bed runners, themed decorative pillows. Remember these things, kids? Maybe you don't. But here, if you spend the extra money, you'll have them in your room. It's just very pleasant. It's very pleasant. The patterns and such repeat on the... we have a larger chair and a smaller chair over here. We have the minimalist tables. This is the one thing I would have not done. I would have went for something a little different. Obviously, our view is going to be somewhat similar as we continue to wrap around the building, but more park view down this way. You see Tower of Terror and the Disneyland Hotel out in the distance, and if the balloon was actually up in the air, that'd be fun. But, you know, weather permitting, and it's been a rough weather week here in Paris. Gold patterning on the curtain. We have this really pleasant circular pattern wallpaper, kind of like Universe Energy logos back here. Epcot Center reference for all of you. We do have some Thor art, this metallic, shiny, shimmering piece of Thor art resides in the room. Again, minimalist end tables. Lots of outlets around and lots of light switches. It's really the theme of this hotel. Again, we have a TV in a mirror. Again, when it doesn't really make sense when it's just sort of this box up on the wall, but nonetheless, that's what they chose to do. You'll have the similar setup as the other TV with all the plugs and everything here. We have this seat attached to the wall over here. You could put your bag here. You could sit there, put your shoes on. Just sit there, whatever. Yeah, this fun carpet is also in this room with the brown. We have brown around the edges and then this gold and white pattern going around down here. And the headboard is obviously the star of the room. Star of the room is the Asgard headboard, which Same as the art in the Spider-Man room where you can turn it off and on independently. If it's bothering you, you can. Or if you want to leave that on at night just so you feel royal and majestic, you certainly can. It is a room fit for a king, maybe even a god. I'll stop with the terrible Thor puns now. Climate control independent in the 2 rooms. There was one in the other room. I know we didn't really talk about it, but there's one in here too. And then we have a closet mounted in the wall, which is going to have some things we haven't seen. I don't know if it's just oversight or this room specifically is catered towards a different clientele. I don't know. But storage space up there, not very big, but a bag could go up there. Space for hangers, hang things. We have our safe. Then we have a bunch of shoe supplies. We have the bag. We have the brush. We have it's a shoe horn. Are all here. Branded to Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. And then, funny enough, we have 6 drawers down here, and one of them has more shoe supplies. So we have a whole form for a whole laundry, all sorts of laundry, not just shoe cleaning services. There's a drawstring laundry bag if you want dry cleaning done. And then we have a sewing kit and a shoe mitt as well, which to me says that maybe this particular suite is more for the business class, which this hotel has a large convention center. Not that I think all the hotels here have convention space. Well, at least this and Newport have convention space. But that struck me as maybe this is more for the convention crowd, and the Spider-Man suite maybe more intended for the families or fans that are going to come visit Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel. The bed is off the ground, so you can get some stuff in there. You can throw some bags under there if need be. But again, I think a lot of storage space in comparison to the regular rooms, and fittingly so, because this is a 5-person room, so you're going to need it. Okay, let's check out the primary bathroom. We got this great Asgardian pattern on the sliding door. We have a, as you would expect, a toilet with tile behind it. There's no shelf here, just there's no depth there. Again, another bathroom with no art. A lot of artless bathrooms. So there is, like I said before, there's no tub or anything in the other bathroom. So the tub and the shower are both here. Does it only go out? No, it goes either way. Door goes both ways. And in this, oh, this is nice and big. Some of it's, the tile is really pretty. With this, yeah, there's the filling between the tiles has this gold glitter. It's really striking. It's very good. So we have the affixed and the handheld shower heads. We have the unmounted amenities, which is great. That's our shower. Now let's take a look at the vanity. Look at this. We have actual flowers in the suite. It's very nice and very thematic. It's, yeah, the vases for them are all connected, but all different colors that match the headboard. It's very pretty. One giant sink again. Let me know how you feel about that. For some reason, a scale, because on vacation you really want to weigh yourself. I know this week that's the number one thing I want to do is weigh myself. Let's see, there's a hair dryer in there. All of our towels, garbage bin, tissues are there. Here we have the body balm and the soap, and then we have all these other amenities. This is the dental set, comb, vanity set, and the shaving set are all here. We have the makeup removal cloth, we have our washcloths, etc. And then we have the tub, which, I mean, I guess could be a shower if you really wanted it to. They just have the handheld. This is the biggest piece of glass we've seen so far. I think this is way bigger than the one in the Spider-Man suite. This giant swinging glass. So if you have kids and you want to sit with them while they bathe, that little chair looks like the chair in the Spider-Man room that was left in the bathroom. Obviously, this bathroom isn't huge, so they didn't just leave it in here. You can drag that on in here if need be. Again, the beautiful tiling is all present. It is a jacuzzi tub. A couple of different settings. It looks nice. I like the aesthetic of the entire... That sounds great. The entire Asgardian bedroom and bathroom. It's very, very pleasant. And you see, now it's night. Yeah, no, I took this at a different time. Shock. Had to move bags around and stuff. But long story. But no, it's striking, and I don't know, I like this room a lot. All right, let's open the Iron Man bed up first. Oh, that is separated. Oh, that's wild. Okay. There's a handle here. So, if this is what I think it is, this is weird. Okay, it's officially weird. This is the weirdest pull-out sofa I have ever encountered. Why would you do this? If two people would awkwardly like to sleep in adjacent beds, they certainly can here in the Avengers suite. Also leaves almost no room to pass here. Yeah, not a lot of room there. That is so weird. Why wouldn't you just put a bed that's okay? But maybe, again, fitting the business class, like maybe just, people who work together who don't want to share a bed, maybe that works for them. That is, I've never seen that before. Maybe it's more common than I think, but I've never seen this before. Do we think they're comfortable? No, they're pretty sturdy. I don't think the bar is going to be hitting your back there. Okay, let's open this one. This one should be more the usual. I got to move the giant shield table out of the way. Luckily, that's not that heavy. The Spider-Man table was insane. I don't know if I have to move this chair or not. We're going to find out if I have to move the chair. Let's see. Oh, I got to move all these decorative pillows first. And people are like, see, you want decorative pillows and you got to move them. Okay, this should be similar. No, maybe not. This might be this is a more traditional, okay. I think it's Velcroed in. No. What is the way I'm supposed to do this? Do those stay on? Huh. I may need a minute to figure this one out. Okay, so my first instinct was right, which is to just pull the back. The problem is with one hand, it's not easy. So I'm trying to film this with you guys. There we go. I got it. Then you can pull that. Then you can pull this. Yeah, this is going to be similar to the one we had in the other room. I think we're going to have to move this chair because we've hit the chair. Oh, maybe not. It's the right height. I could have left the chair. The chair's on wheels, though, so it's not a big deal. The chair rolls real easy. Fold this down. Yeah, so this is more traditional. So this room actually sleeps 6 guests then. So yeah, we have 2 guests sleep here. Another 2 guests sleep here, and then 2 more guests in the Asgard suite. The Asgard bedroom. It's the Avengers suite. But yeah, so if you want to bring a lot of people to Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, this room will handle it. You can assemble everyone for a stay at Hotel New York in the Avengers suite.